plastic. Have your folks thinking drastic. Our tactics is homegrown in the ghetto, so feel the wrath of this sister. It's like you forget the baby voice. It's the biggest mama mia, the unladylike diva, lyric old man eater, believer or seer, and get that embarrassed. Egg your decision maker, guaranteed you'll get carried away. So stay in your place when you hear mama speaking. Clear the way when you see the tank creeping.
Make 'em say, na 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 na, na 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 na. Make 'em say, na 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 na, na 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 na.
I'm that rapper, stick up to when they won't know how to do it. Used to be the little bit of skin for the bread and say, used to live off chopper tools. I done pay my dues, but still play the blues. Play me like you was scared to lose. I'm still a fool. You ain't heard the news. I wasn't know them make a major move. I won't stop now, 'cause I can't stop. You can't stop. Don't try. We true soldiers. We don't. We keep rolling. Na 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 na. All of us bad inside the roof boat. Hallelujah. Inside rumors. We saying he there, we there. Beware, see there. Still got female, mama there, P there. Ain't no salary cap on top of my dollars. I roll with nothing but them no limit riders. I get down. I hold my tank up high. Watch how many get wild. Na 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 na.
Make 'em say,
Yeah. She loves me not. I'll find you in another's eyes. The promise of another life, cool, but what's on the other side? With whom you gonna trudge the aisle? Open arms if wasn't mine. For whom you gonna become a bride? The moon I flung among the skies. Who view you as another God? I surely love to meet him if this church is coming up.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. It's like coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along side Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Skinny is out there with Snow. Then there's Big Dog. Then it's Keefe. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Here's the Cobra. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform, the most of any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the middle. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Big Dog. Outside Williams. Pass to Keefe. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's the Cobra, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Pass to Keefe. Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Hill, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here is Keefe. Nice move. Misses the layup. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Big Dog. Pass to Snow. Keefe against Hill. 6 to shoot. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's the eraser. It's good. This game is all even.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here is Skinny. Still scoreless. Kennedy passes to Keefe. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to the eraser. Hill up top. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Right side, Williams. Skinny the pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Keefe from outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here is Skinny. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Keith. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the eraser. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Big Dog. Here is Skinny. Pass to Keith. Picked by Williams. Stolen away. A second chance effort. Rebound by Williams. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Keith's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Outside Hill. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to the eraser. Pocket 2. Shoots. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Skinny the pass to Kennedy. Here is Skinny. No scoring in this one. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to the Cobra. They set the pick. Here's the eraser. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Here we go, 1-on-1. Keith passes to Kennedy. To the right side. Pass to Snow. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for baddest one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here he goes. Power down with both hands.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here is Keith. 10 points for him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So, RJ, last season, the Nets making a pair of in-season trades to add future assets.
Dealing Dorian Finney-Smith to the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors. Brooklyn got back a bunch of second-round picks. Smart moves as they continue to build. And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Williams passes to Keith. Here is Skinny. Pass to Keith. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. The Eraser's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, the Cobra, rebounded by the Nets. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Big Dog, pass to Skinny. driving in, and that one good. And the Nets lead by 5.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Right side Hill. Fast break, here we go. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here is Hill. Hill yet to score. It's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The Cobras got 4 rebounds now tonight. With 1 on the clock. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And for Brooklyn, they've got Big Dog. Skinny is out there with Snow. Then it's Williams. And it's Keith in at the shooting guard position. Nets leading by 5. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Williams. Fires at the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Snow. Still without a basket. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Keith's shot is good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Hill, and Hill throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Nets. Timberwolves passing it around. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Keith. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to the Cobra. There's a good screen. And the basket by Hill. Nets leading by 5. Here's Big Dog. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. They get it again. Skinny can't get it to go. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the paint. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
The Timberwolves have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Keith. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Over Hill. Keith's shot is good. Keith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
A Cobra. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Minnesota, they had made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of
Nice finish. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Inside, here's Keith. The Cobra with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to the eraser. With the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Keith. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Keith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Nets' Jordy Fernandez took a winding road to head coaching. He worked with the Timberwolves' Chris Finch in Denver, who said every path is different. He's worked in the minor leagues and overseas and used that time as a proving ground. Doing that gives you a complete view of how the game can be played differently. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allie. Brooklyn on defense. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Nets passing it around. To the inside. Another steal. Takes the 13-footer and the basket by Hill. Hill's got 7 points here in this quarter. Brooklyn leading by 5. Kennedy passes to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Keith missing. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Hill with it. He has 7. Out left to the wing. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Snow. Here is Keith. And he has 28 points for the game. And the Nets miss again. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Outside Hill. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Floats it up for Hill. And Hill throws it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Jay stepped in. For Williams. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Williams is checked in for the for Minnesota. They've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Williams with the block. Here's Snow. Nothing on the board. A three-pointer is right on target.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Kennedy passes to Williams. The Cobra with the rebound. The Cobra's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Kennedy passes to Keith. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Jay's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jay's checked in for the Nets.
What's up?
That's good from Keefe. Timberwolves trail. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Brooklyn making a change. Williams is checked in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Pass to Snow. Here is Skinny. Williams passes to Keith. 4 on the clock. His three-pointers off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. On the wing, Hill. Out to the right wing. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Keith. Shot clock at 5. Drops in the layup for 2. Keith's got 33.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
He lobs it up.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. There's Big Dog. Into the lane. Here's Keith. Trains the three-pointer. Keith's got 36.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Brooklyn ahead, up 3. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And for Brooklyn, Snow out there with Skinny. Then it's Keith. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to the eraser. Hill deciding where to go with this. And it's Hill with the jam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. There's Big Dog. There's the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 14. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Keith. And the basket is good. Keith's got 41.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop. Into
the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the drive. Inside. Here's the Cobra. Pass to the eraser. And here's Hill for 3. The rebound by the Nets.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here is Keith. They set the screen. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's back to Hill. Drills the three-pointer. Hill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Shot's good by Williams.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's deflected. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 12. It's the Nets now. There's Big Dog. Outside Williams. Pass to Keith. Pocket 6. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Here's the eraser. Here's the Cobra. He's guarded by Williams. Here's the Cobra. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Kennedy passes to Keith. And shot on the way. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Pass to the eraser. Outside Hill. Here's the eraser. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Keith. Lets it go from deep. The putback to the left side wing. Skinny the pass to Kennedy. Here is Keith. The tray. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
It's deflected. Williams with the steal. To the middle. The shot's good from Snow. Snow's got 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Good on the shot. He's got 14.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
There's Big Dog. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Skinny. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Hill. Down low. 6 on the shot clock.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Kennedy passes to Williams. Here is Keith. Pass to Big Dog. The Cobra with the rebound. The Cobra's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Hill. Out to the wing. To the paint. A 3. Hands it from downtown.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Big Dog. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Big Dog's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Inside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the middle. It's stolen by Hill. 1:02 left in the third. Here's Snow. He has 5. Pass to Skinny. Here is Keith. Williams a screen. Oh, good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 9. Hill inside. Keith grabs the miss. Brooklyn's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Big Dog. He has 6. Right wing. Over Hill. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Pass to Skinny. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Skinny's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets. And for Brooklyn, we've got Keith. Skinny is out there with Williams. Then there's Snow. And it's Kennedy in at the 1 spot.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Brooklyn leading by 10. Pass to Snow. And again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's stolen by Hill. Pulls up, and again it's Minnesota converting.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here is Skinny. Kennedy passes to Skinny. Here's Keith, and again it's Brooklyn with a 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Hill has the open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hill's got 20.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's the Cobra, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Skinny. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Skinny's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Shot clock at 3, and that one drops.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Pass to Williams. Here is Keefe. There's a screen by Williams. Intercepted. Down low. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Alexander Walker misses the baby hook. For Brooklyn, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Timberwolves trail by 13. Down low. It's back to Hill. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Inside, here's Alexander Walker. And the layup's good off the glass.
We love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Big Dog. Outside Williams. Pass to Keefe. Lets the free fly. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Gets it down to single digits.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Big Dog. Keefe passes to Skinny. Here's Snow. For 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. To the paint, here's Alexander Walker.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Skinny. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the Cobra on the wing hill. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Big Dog. Hits it from three-point range. And now that's 11 points for Skinny.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Erasers check in for Jet.
Number 35.
And it's tonight. There's Big Dog. Now Williams. Here is Keefe. Shot clock at 6. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
.13 points was their biggest lead in the game. wiped away. Knocked down the three.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Here's the Cobra. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, 3. Good.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Deflects the pass. Oh, softly lays it in.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Nets leading by 7. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Beyond the arc, the 3 goes down.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I thought for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Baddest One.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
.54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Skinny. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off from 3.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here is Keith. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Buries the deep ball.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now we present the player of the game, Baddest One.